Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, so I'm on TradingView and I'm gonna go over Trump coin. All right, so I'm on my profile. So I had posted this the other day. Although it says it was updated 9 hours ago, you see right here, it was actually more than that. I updated it because my first targets were hit. All right, so you see, of course, it says yesterday when this was posted, and then I updated it 8 hours ago. All right. Um, and I need to add another note on here because some additional targets have been hit. So I used the Fibonacci extension tool. So you see up here, the first target was the $31.63, and then you got $37 for the second. But on this, it's actually three targets. So you're gonna see me scroll down. Target number three of $54 was hit. All right, and then target number four of $70 was hit, and the next target up here would be 80, which would be the fifth. And this whole entire target is just based off this little impulse right here. All right, so that is all the fib extension points based off of that particular move. Okay, all right, so now we're back in real time on here, and I can now update, add a note that extension target three, four. Let's make sure three and four, three, four have been hit. Extension five is next. All right. Add a note. Okay, I got that on there. All right, so now we can go in and we can actually do some deeper analysis on this, and I can actually now let's do this. All right, bear with me. All right, so let's get a bigger. We got a bigger impulse, so we're gonna use this impulse right here, and then we can get some more upside targets for the future. Now, when I start getting these upside targets, I want you to pay attention. You're gonna look at this and you're gonna start saying to yourself, I don't see this going to $168. I don't see it going to no 224. I don't see it going to 258. And this is where I'm about to show you some things. Market cap in crypto do not matter. A lot of people think it does. It does not. It is a stock market metric that should not be applied to crypto. Here's the reason why. All right. First of all, Trump coin does not have any true intrinsic value as far as it's not generating any income. It doesn't have a balance sheet. All right. It doesn't have assets that it owns. None of that stuff. So when you think about the stock market is a place where you have companies who have these balance sheets, who have income statements. All right, they got cash flow. Okay, this is just speculation of a meme coin, which is fine. Memes are here to stay. All right, they may get some form of regulation that'll come. All right, but for the most part, memes. This is what blockchain would be able to do these opportunities like this can happen. Now, do I agree that how Trump has done this? I don't know. I mean, it could be a what they call a conflict of interest, abuse of your power. That now about to be a sitting president can sway the markets like this. Uh, you know, the ethical side, I don't know, but who cares if you're making money, right? Right now, everybody's happy because nobody's losing. In fact, when we look at this chart right now, we notice on the chart that 100% that everyone who has bought from, let's see, let's just do this right now. Anybody who bought up until this point, they're all 100% in profit. All right. Now, if somebody came up here and bought at 79 and it was pulled back, they're in a little bit of trouble. All right. This person is in trouble. These people are in trouble as far as if they use a leverage or whatnot. All right. This is clearly they're not feeling too well. All right. They're getting a little worried and they're going to start closing down these positions. Right. Now, like I said, essentially, you know, uh, everyone up to this point who has bought this coin, everyone down here, everyone, all of these people are in profit. Okay. Um, Nobody's complaining. If for whatever reason this catastrophically just drops back down in here, then you're gonna have everyone crying. Then there's gonna be people like, "Oh, this is so wrong. Did the president do this? I lost money. This is a rug pull." You're gonna have all those dynamics. So when everything is going right, you're not gonna hear anybody complain. But as soon as something go wrong, boom. So you have to take that in consideration. But this is why nobody is really truly somewhat calling out this. Okay. Now, when we go over here look at this market cap, you're gonna see it like this is ridiculous, so to speak, right? All right. So these are our upside targets. Now, let's go ahead and get our downside targets based off this impulse. So we're going to use our fibs over here. All right. We've crossed this 23%, which is a key level of my trading style and how I trade my fibs. All right. I have to be careful of looking for anything to go long currently right now, all right, based off this level 23% being violated. Okay. So with that being said, here are some key levels to where price can come back down to the 45 dollar range, which is to be the 61% range. So if we do get a pullback, that is a key area where we want to see price come back down to this area. Now, if you notice where price currently, um, where this price big huge elephant bar bursts out of this particular area, this is a strong demand area. So that means there could be some orders that's still sitting back down into that area right now. Okay. So essentially, and this is a fair value gap, tight candle. You might have some, like I said, some interest back up in here for price to come back down to this area. All right. Um, so don't be surprised. Now, in a strong uptrend, what you typically see is you see a continuation of the 50% level being revisited and then going higher. So that all it is a traditional higher high, higher low. All right. So we got a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And of course, we up here, I got to move this. Got higher high. That's happening. And then a little higher low, higher high, higher low. All right. So this higher low could be made on this particular pullback. All right. Now, watch this. If we look at the fibs based off of this impulse right here, I want you to see, let's do this impulse right here. I want you to see that 50% area. All right, so I just did this impulse right here. And you see how price pulls back? It pulls back into the what? 50%. Right? And then we blast off. Now, let's move this up to the next level. Okay. What do you notice? Price did what? Pull back, pulls into what? 50% level. This is a level that we want to look for entry. All right. Typically on in a bullish environment, right? You start seeing those higher highs and higher lows. All right. Look at that 50% area. where price can react. So right here, now see that 50% is at the 45. Now, when I did it earlier, because I did this impulse, was it this one? I can't remember. But when I did the impulse, 61% uh, lined up at this area. But now that I'm taking this whole entire thing as an impulse, my 50% is at 45. So this could come back down here and then find some form of um, demand, and then we could push higher, and then the first extension point will be at this $94 area. Now, Trump coin is in what we call a price discovery. So we don't know, but the fib extension tool is used for price discovery. It's to give us some future targets based off of impulse that we have. Okay. Now let's go over here and look at Trump coin. It's at $13 billion market cap. See over here to your top left. All right. So we got a $15 billion. Sorry, $13 billion market cap. All right. Here is the market cap companies. So these are stocks or publicly traded companies, and not all of them are stocks. So, but the majority of them are. And I'm in a 13 billion um, list, and try to go through here and see if we see any of them that may be popular that we may know. Let me see. Okay, you got Wix. So a lot of people Wix with the websites. All right, so it's at 13.2 billion. So you got to ask yourself, is here go Moderna. All right, Moderna. I know about Moderna. They did the shots for the event that happened in 2020. Y'all know I can't say it on here because you get flagged, but y'all know what happened in 2020. All right, Moderna, right? It's at 13.1 billion. So you mean tell me Trump's coin is worth that? All right, and of course, market cap gonna keep fluctuating. So it's at 13.13 billion over here. All right, but in this ballpark, right? You mean tell me Trump's coin worth more than that? And then here's the thing: I'm gonna go look at Dogecoin so y'all can really see some of the craziness. Once again, what I'm trying to reiterate here is that when you have these projects that you start doing a price analysis on, and you start saying to yourself, well, it definitely ain't gonna go to this market cap, because if it does, it's gonna be worth more than this company or this and that. I can't see it. No, you need to get ready to see it. Okay, you really do, because it doesn't matter. And some of you are going to hold back and not invest in certain projects in the crypto space, all because you're analyzing the market cap. It is useless. Let's go look at Doge, right? And on Dogecoin, you're going to notice, and all right, it's at 38 cents, but it got a $56 billion market cap, right? 56 billion. Let's go look back. Let's do this to see if we can get this shifted back to. I want to go all the way. I'm gonna start over. All right, here we go. So 56 billion, and let's see now if I can flip this. All right, so let's see. Are these randoms? I don't want the randoms. Let's go back. Let's go down. All right, 140. Okay, this is random. Let's do this and do that. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, here we go. So we got. All right, let's go back look at Dogecoin. So it's at 56.87 billion. All right, so these are all the companies that's at 56 billion, and we're gonna go even lower. So you mean to tell me Dogecoin is worth more than General Motors? Man, stop playing. Um, the Saudi National Bank, It's at 55 billion. Dogecoin's at 56. AutoZone. Think about it, AutoZone. I mean, if you go get your parts, you get all your stuff for your car and all this. I mean, come on now. Like, what are you doing with who? Uh, with Dogecoin. You see how it started. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you. So a lot of these cryptos, you're gonna get in here and do all these little price analysis, and then you're gonna miss out on a lot of these going to what they so called the moon because you're looking at the um, market cap. Get that out your head. That is probably gonna hold some of you back, and you thinking that right. Allstate got a $50 billion market cap. These are products and services and stuff that y'all use. Phillips 66. You know the gas station. Some of you may not know it. Depends on what region of the world. Marathon Petroleum. Come on. We know about Marathon. Volkswagen, 48 billion. And you sit here and you talking about, and this is Walmart of Mexico. I think it's called Walmex. All right. 5666. Come on, keep climbing right now because it's in real time. Come on now. Ludemar, NASDAQ, Adidas, Siemens Energy, Honda. Dogecoin is worth more. Yeah. Mm-mm. All right. So let's look at the liquidation. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this. We're gonna look at Trump coin. All right, so it is added on there for Coin Glass. You got Coinbase and Binance will be adding Trump coin, and they may have already added them. So let's go and see. It could be future Trump. Let's go look at markets. Let's see. So it's not on this list yet, but it could. Okay, Binance got them. So Binance got them over here there, and I'm pretty sure Coinbase is going to get on there pretty soon. Okay. Uh, with that being said, be prepared. All right, be prepared for all right um, a major particular drop. All right, now you see the area we're talking about, right? We crossed this 23%. All right, we came back above 23. We got to be mindful of this particular area. All right, at 50%. So keep that in mind. I'm on a 30-minute chart, so I'm monitoring this. All right, this could be some opportunities short. Now, let me show you guys something. All right, this is a site right here. People are using the short. You can take the futures, some contracts out on, and you can actually trade. So you can check out Blowfin. This is not no affiliate. I don't get anything off of this. So I'm just showing you what we use, all right, to short the market. So you see us got downside targets. Some of you may be thinking, oh, he gonna go long if it comes here. Like no, I also can trade it here too, right? So I like to trade to the fib levels instead of waiting patiently to enter in on a trade. All right, so that's my style of how I do that. Also, if you want to learn my style, right, you can check out the academy. It's going to be it's open now, so the trading academy, right? It officially starts February 2nd, but I'm opening up the registration now. All right, 75 if you get in before the 24th. After that, it's 150, and ends on the 31st. All right, so get signed up for that. What we do, we're going to be continuously repping, knowing how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool, extension tool. We're going to learn about daily previous day highs and lows with the liquidity sweeps. So you start learning all those things, but you're going to learn how to rep it and do it continuously over and over for 8 weeks. All right. You also learn how to do historical analysis. So you know seasonalities. All right. Do you know how to trade during flu season? What stocks do you need to trade? Do you know what you need to trade during maybe Super Bowl? All right. What about the betting stocks? You know what I'm saying? So you'll learn how to do all those things. That's what the academy is for, to train you as contrarians for that. Okay. So I'm not gonna keep out too much longer on this video, but yeah, check all that stuff out. All right. So yeah, guys, don't get caught up, like I said, in the market cap. All right. Check out. I think, like I said, Coinbase may have it already on there. I'm not sure yet, but check that out. Also, you're gonna see a lot of outflows. All right. You'll see a lot of outflows coming in. But what I mean by that is you gotta look at some of the currencies right now. Like she was basically ranked number one meme. Now it's not. I don't believe. Let me see. Yeah, she just got pushed always. See, Trump done flipped she for the most part, right? It's close. See, a caps is pretty close, so they flip it back and forth with each other. Well, I mean, I meant to say number two. The Dogecoin is number one. Now, watch this, guys. Remember, we say what market cap don't matter, but you can play the game of the market cap. So watch this. This is at um 12 billion, all right, and Doge is up here at 56 billion. All you gotta do is just basically, if Trump gets to 56 billion, which it can, nothing is stopping it because nothing stopped Dogecoins from getting there. You already see that Trump can be in the top 10 easily. It could knock Doge down. We haven't even been a full 48 hours in Trump coin, and it's already have surpassed. Look at our beloved Hedera. We gave it a hard time. You know why we gave it a hard time? Look, I love Hedera. I love Hedera because it's a hash graph technology. All right, it's different. It's not blockchain. That's what y'all need to get in your head. Hash graph is almost a superior tech. Only thing is that there's somewhat that people think is bad with Hedera is that it's centralized in their tech, but they have a governing council to make sure there's no bad actors that's sort of gatekeeping and doing things unethical that centralized, you know, projects can do. But the tech is superior and it's very good, and a lot of Fortune 500 companies, blue chips, love the tech. But what I want you to look at is, if you look at the market cap over here of 13 billion, and we look at the max supply of 50 billion, we all looked at the 50 billion. We say, oh, that supply is just too high. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll get to $1, but I don't know. And then they come down here and look at 57. And I was this type of person, so I'm even getting on myself. The all-time high is 57 cents. So, if anything, it may go to 85, but that market cap would just be ridiculously high if it go there. This don't matter. It don't matter. H bar can go to $10. And then even the people who watch this video be like, oh, it never go to $10. It'll be worth this. Once again, the market cap does not matter. And while I'm on here, I'm missing out on my trades. I'm supposed to be short, but don't chase. I wait for an entry. But I was supposed to be short. I'm sacrificing to do this video for y'all. I'm telling y'all need to go ahead. Y'all need to get in this academy. I'm telling you, I'm going to show y'all simple ways to trade and make this happen. And it's the simple rules. We use it and we keep it going. I'm all that rah rah and I'm not here to teach y'all about no forex, stock options, and all the other stuff like that. No, I'm teaching you a strategy, and it's going to be 8 weeks of you doing the strategy. And I'll be monitoring. I want to see who really, really wants it, who really is going to do this, who's going to put the work in. Yep, and I'll be checking in, seeing all that stuff. Stop playing this stuff going. But anyway, guys, y'all gonna find you're gonna see you're gonna see uh, coins like Jasmine, right? Where okay, it's at 2 cent, 3 cent, it's at 1.48 billion. Where you're gonna look up and it's gonna be at 50 billion. And you're gonna say, well, if it's at 50 billion, that means it's at $1. Exactly. Jasmine coin can go to $1. It can go to $2. It's because we're in an inflationary environment. What does that mean? Well, let's go look. Gone with the Wind was made in 1939. It's the highest grossing film of all time when adjusted for inflation. The film's total gross estimated between 3 and 4 billion. Guys, 1939, right? So the money that was made back then, all right, was around 200 million. And in the international box office, like 201 million. But here's the thing. When you adjust it for inflation today, so when we look and we look at what do you call it? The the uh, the Marvel series with Avengers, right? Or Avatar. And they were like, oh my God, it broke box office records with the revenue. We're in inflation. Everything's inflation. So you look at athletes. Oh man, he just did $100 million contract. We're in an inflationary environment. Everything seems like it costs more. Even if you say, yeah, man, I make $100,000 a year, but your 100,000 feels like 35 or 40,000, depending on what region you're in. If you're in California, 100,000 makes you eligible for food stamps. It's subjective at that point. What is 100,000? Where are you living? Is it $100,000 in Thailand? Well, that's a whole different ball game. You a king. In some of them other countries making 100,000, but over there in L.A., San Francisco, no, you barely making it. All I'm saying is that these prices, this stuff, yes, it can go there. It's an inflationary environment, guys. So get rid of the market cap, load your bags, do what you're supposed to do. This is the shift. All right. All right. Y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe, y'all share this post, do whatever you need to do. Get into that academy. Like I said, registration ends on the 31st, but you need to lock in on that. I'm really looking out on y'all because that is not no inflationary pricing on $75. That is that's deflation. In fact, stop playing with me. I don't know. I might even change that. Some of y'all really be playing. Yeah, I might have to change that. And yeah. So don't be surprised you come back in a few days that $75 is not actually $75 because a lot of y'all be playing around. All right. But y'all have enjoy your day. If y'all got some snow coming, we got some Arctic air coming down here. Y'all bundle up. Y'all be safe. All right, I'm out.